Meanwhile, Britain's partygate controversy is rearing its head again, spelling more trouble for UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Mr Johnson originally denied even attending the 10 Downing Street gatherings during the 2020 lockdowns, but it now turns out one of the celebrations could have been held during the lockdown and in fact been led by Boris Johnson himself. Newspaper reports in the UK are claiming that Johnson showed up at a gathering in November 2020 and started drinking with the attendees. The gathering was intended to celebrate the departure of his aide, Lee Kane, but turned into a party once Johnson started pouring drinks for everyone. The British Prime Minister allegedly poured the drinks, toasting his aide, and has often urged staff to let off steam, and that's when this particular Downing Street gathering took on the nature of a COVID-19 lockdown-breaking party. The development has heaped more pressure on the Prime Minister before he meets British lawmakers this week. Johnson has been accused of misleading Parliament over the matter by opposition MPs. Last year, he told Parliament that all rules were followed in Downing Street during the pandemic. Johnson was recently fined by police for attending a social gathering in Downing Street while lockdown restrictions were in place across the country. Police are investigating further gatherings and he could still receive further fines. Mr Johnson has apologised, but the British Premier will appear in the House of Commons on Tuesday to explain why he was fined by police. On Wednesday, Johnson could face a vote on whether he will be referred to the Parliamentary Privileges Committee. If he's found to have broken the rules, Mr Johnson could be suspended from Parliament for a contempt. Labour's deputy leader, Angela Rayner, said that Johnson not only attended the parties, but was a ringleader at least one, adding that he deliberately misled the British people at every turn. Following the string of accusations, Johnson has received a rebuke from the UK's leading constitutional expert, Peter Hennessy. Historian and member of the Upper House of Parliament, Hennessy said, quote, "Johnson has thrust Britain into a constitutional crisis by breaking the law he set for pandemic restrictions," adding that Mr Johnson has effectively shredded the ministerial code. That code sets out the standards of conduct that are expected of British ministers.
Yeah,